Hi, and welcome into this video where I'm going to recap 4 big updates to Estimation 180 that got done over the summer of 2025. And I think these updates are really going to benefit teachers and you'll find them useful. And stay tuned until the end of this video where I'm going to share some updates with you that I think you'll really find useful. Okay, update number 1, let's start with Estimation 180. As many of you know, Estimation 180 was down earlier in the spring of 2025. I received a lot of emails from many teachers saying, hey, it's down, when's it going to be back up? My students miss it. I use it every day. And I really appreciate that you find the website extremely meaningful and valuable for what you do. So there's a lot of updates to Estimation 180. You'll notice at the top, there's a teacher resources tab with other options underneath. You'll see my YouTube link. And I want to dig into teacher resources page because there's a lot of updates there. So if you're new to Estimation 180, there's a video now that gives you a bit of a roadmap on how to get started. Underneath it, I created a video for students to watch on day 1, just introducing myself and welcoming them to Estimation 180. Whether you're new to Estimation 180 or you've been using it for years, I created a video on how I use days 1 through 5 that you might find helpful no matter where you are. And down below those 2 videos, there are student handouts available for you to use. There's the daily log that's been available, but also I created these handouts that are specific to days 1 through 5, 176 through 180, 206 through 210, and I'm experimenting with them to see how you find them helpful. I've already received a couple emails from teachers requesting additional days. So let's start with these 3 and we'll go from there. You'll find those handouts on days 1 through 5, or days 176, or days 206, and so forth. And feel free to download. Here's what they look like. There's a cover sheet that explains why you might find these helpful and when you might not find these helpful. For example, on the first page, it has all 5 days from the cheese balls tasks. If you're passing this out to students on the first day, day 206 is kind of sabotage because day 207 is visible and they can see how many cheese balls are roughly on the tray. So what I would do is I'd recommend start with day 206 and just allow them to work through the process of estimating how many cheese balls are on the tray. And then once you're done with that day, then you could say, okay, if you want to, give them access to the other days. So as you can see, Estimation 180 has received a lot of updates that I think you will find helpful. Update number 2 is my YouTube page. On my YouTube page, you'll notice there's a lot of videos as well as some playlists that I think you'll find helpful. For example, I haven't done the cheese balls tasks in years, and I forget all the answers. So I thought it would be fun if I went and did those tasks and recorded my attempts. So on my YouTube channel, you'll find a playlist of my attempts of the cheese balls tasks. I think they're pretty fun. I also think it's pretty hilarious, especially day 209, where I failed miserably on that one. Another playlist that you might find helpful are my video blog posts. And when you go here, you'll notice that in conjunction to the blog post that I'm writing, I also create short videos to accompany those. Which brings us to update number 3, my new website, andrewstadel.com. One of the main reasons I started andrewstadel.com was to blog about a lot of things that I'm thinking about, my teacher experiences, and share them with you, hoping you'll find them helpful. For example, my blog, as mentioned with my YouTube channel, they work hand in hand because I'll write a short little blog post and accompany it with a video. So what else is at the site? Well, that brings us to update number 4. When you're on the landing page, you'll notice there's some options like Estimation 180, but you'll notice there's a workshop that I'm preparing on how to use Estimation 180. So update number 4 was I held a webinar this summer with teachers to share a free mini course with them that I'm preparing. The teachers also gave me some feedback on the modules that I'm preparing for the full workshop on how to use Estimation 180. I want to give you a quick preview of that right now. It's not fully finished, but when you come here to the website, you can join the waitlist and you'll know immediately when it's available. The full workshop is broken into 4 modules: why teach number sense and estimation, how do I use Estimation 180 in my classroom, troubleshooting, like what do you do when these things happen in your classroom because nothing goes perfect. I know that from experience. And then the 4th module is how do I take estimation to the next level? But I figured it would be really helpful to get teachers started with a free mini course. And that free mini course will offer 5 essential tips to help you get started using Estimation 180. So here are the 5 essential tips to start using Estimation 180 that will be included in the free mini course. What is number sense? What is an estimate? How to quickly plan and prepare using any task from Estimation 180, how to use days 1 through 5, and troubleshooting, like what do you do when students just guess. As of this video, I only have one more lesson to make, and then the free mini course will be available to you. So stay tuned. Like I said, join the waitlist. I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can click on and join the waitlist. So I'm really thrilled to share all of these updates with you, and I saved my favorite for the end. So when I had the webinar with teachers, a lot of them wanted the Estimation 180 tasks to be connected to the state standards for each grade level. And I agree. So what I'm doing right now, and I'm so excited to share this with you, is I'm assembling some Estimation 180 toolkits where you will gain exclusive access to Estimation 180 tasks that are connected directly to state standards for your grade level. So when you go to andrewstadel.com, this is one way to join the waitlist, and I'm going to launch this very soon. And if you're one of the first 100 subscribers to the toolkit, I've got a really special offer for you. So when you're at andrewstadel.com, you'll notice when you scroll down a little bit, I'm preparing a grade 3 Estimation 180 toolkit and a grade 6 Estimation 180 toolkit. So click on those buttons to join the waitlist. Grades 4 and 5, they're coming. So just scroll down a little bit and join that waitlist, and I'll be in touch with you soon. I'm really excited that you will have exclusive access to Estimation 180 tasks, downloadable files, video introductions, and video reveals to use with your students that are connected directly to your math standards. So click on those buttons and join the waitlist. I'll be in touch soon.